Hey, welcome back. Another day, another vlog. I guess pod. It's more so a pod now, I guess, with the Daily Show. I think I had a gentleman the other day mention to me that that it's more of a pod than a vlog, and I guess so. We started out as a vlog, and it's probably more of a daily podcast, I guess, and I think he's probably accurate. I think so. It's a bit more of a production, I guess. Can't wait to get in the new house and set up my actual new shed and start setting up that and looking at what lights I want to use, get some soundproofing in there and set up sort of lights in the background and sort of get a nice visual thing. I do have some new prints that I've got at home for that, so I'll have some. I can get some nice photos in the background. So yeah, I guess it's evolved a lot from where we started, so I'm pretty happy with how it is at the moment. Is it still a vlog? I'm not running around and doing it like I used to do it and trying to do it on my phone just to try and get it in to practice and get better. I have a routine now. I have a system. I know what I've got to do. I know I've got to do this search for the info. That seems to be the hardest thing at the moment in 2021 is getting you enough info to pass out to you. But yeah, something different. I do appreciate it. As I said, any comments, good or bad, or they're not really good or bad. They're just comments. And I think something my brother taught me when I was young when I was playing baseball. No one ever tells you something because they're trying. Most 99% of people are not pricks, basically, and no one will tell you stuff unless they're trying to help. So the best way is try it, see if it works. If it works, great. If not, go back to what you know. So I've sort of tried to do that as much as I can. Sometimes your emotions get in the way and don't let you do. What was that? Something flickered. Sometimes your emotions get in the way and you choose not to probably go the path that's probably the best way to go in life. But, that's why we're human. We all make mistakes, don't we? And I'm definitely not immune to that. Definitely not immune. I don't think there wouldn't be a sane person on this planet that would think that they haven't stuffed up at some stage in their life. But I guess if you don't learn from it, well, then it hasn't really worked. But if you do, then it's actually a positive, not a negative, I guess. Trying to really get my frame of mind in that. It's hard where I work to stay in a positive frame of mind all the time, but I'm trying. It's a again, ongoing life issue, life development program. Now, today, photos are going really well. It's huge. She's a monster. I think by the time I finished yesterday after work, when I decided to pass out in bed, I think I had like 80 photos that I've cleaned. Like these are 80 photos. Probably 15 of those are probably more thumbnail stuff and more my other Instagram, my personal one with family, with me and Jack, bits and pieces like that. So there's probably a good 50 or 60 that I would consider like I would put into a video. And I'm probably going to have to fine tune those down to 20, maybe. I'm going to have to somehow get this down. I'm just about to hit 100 mark, and I've got to 500. So it's a monster job. But we have got some ripper photos, so I'm not going to rush it. Just want to keep going and doing my thing. And every day after work, I put in another 2 or 3 hours and edit as many as I can in those 2 or 3 hours. And when we get to the end, and then I can go back through and cull again and do another cull and just keep culling until basically what it should mean is the video should be have some bloody amazing photos in it, because what I'm seeing and what I'm editing, there's some pearlers, and I'm going to have to cut some of these pearlers, so it's going to be pretty wild. So, looking forward. It's looking really, really positive, so that's good. It's just going to take long, so I'm sort of... Noah said you're going to have this break coming up when I fly home. I'm going to have a break for family, and that's fine. So this video, I don't know. I just really don't know if I'm going to get it done by the time we fly out. I'm trying my hardest, and I'll do what I can. So there's your daily update on the next video. I do try to keep you informed as much of what's going on there. But it is looking really good. There's going to be some great photos, which I know you'll all appreciate. So, yeah, looking to that. Heap of new subscribers in the last day, like 3 or 4 overnight. So that's pretty surprising for me. I do appreciate you. Wherever you're over from the podcast, Instagram, Facebook, or one of the many other podcasts. I think we've got 3 or 4 going. You've hit the website and then bounced over. Look, do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I do really enjoy having you along for this journey, and I hope you enjoy the photos and stuff. If you haven't seen the website, go check it out. That's where all our merch is sold for the channel. And, yeah, a little bit about myself and some of my best photos I've put up there. So, yeah, let me know what you think of that. I think I've finally got it where I want it to be for that one. Now, first thing I'm going to talk about is AllStar Game. Obviously, if you've been with the channel, well, you know I'm a baseballer. Well, the home run derby yesterday, AllStar Game today. Spoiler alert, 2 seconds. Right. Unfortunately, we lost again. National League went down again. I think the American League has won 8 in a row. That sucks because I hate the American League. I am, being a pitcher, I'm very anti DH rule. I think it's criminal. And you get a Shohei Ohtani. I know he's a freak and he's a one-off and all that, but just shows you that pitchers can be good hitters. That's what I'm sticking to that. But yeah, unfortunately lost. Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit a massive bomb. Ended up getting MVP as well, but he just smashed the crap out of the ball. Some pretty cool stuff. Shohei Ohtani actually, his first All-Star game, he led off first hitter and then pitched and then got the win. Ends up with the win. So that's pretty darn cool. He would be absolutely stoked. There'd be some crazy antics going on in Japan. And I'm sure at the moment, I know how much they love their baseball. If you're over from Japan, I did get the tour there with baseball, and it is an amazing place. And they have some amazing people there that play the sport. So I know they would be going mental when that happens. So that's pretty darn cool. Look, as much as it's positive and it was fantastic and the atmosphere and everything's going on with COVID, it's great to have these things. I would love to know who thought the brilliant idea was with those uniforms. They were absolutely horrendously ugly. I've never seen uglier baseball uniforms in my life. You see those, they have those one-off charity things and they go the stupid things and whatever, and they're normally not too bad, but this is the All-Star Game where you're representing your team as the best in baseball, and you've got this white with this stupid lettering down the thing, and then this dark navy. They literally look like a hippie's friggin'. It would look like a giant pajama party. It was just terrible. I have no idea what. I don't like. MLB has brought in some absolutely stupid things over the last couple of years. Whoever's running the show there should be kicked in the ass. What a joke. You got all these stupid rules. Then they brought in this stupid pitcher tampering crap this year that's pissed everyone off. And now you're wearing pajamas at an All-Star Game. It just look, I had no idea. Watching on television as a spectator, I had no idea, unless you've watched these guys, and a lot of them I don't know because last year I didn't watch it because of what the season was a farce. It wasn't even a proper season. So I've had to try and pick up where everyone's playing, and I couldn't afford my subscription this year, so I haven't been able to watch. So that's made it trickier. But I've got a fair little. Once you see their face, you can sort of pick them up. But like, you've got no idea who the hell they're playing for because everyone's the same friggin' colour, and it's a terrible. Oh yeah, I had to get that out. I had to vent that because as a mad baseball lover and a Cardinals fan, not seeing Arenado out there in the Cardinal colours is very annoying and very disappointing. As I said, look, even if it was like you could put some sort of flavour to the uniform, an all-star flavour, that's fine. But dark pajamas, friggin' pajamas with the stupid lettering, it looked like a college uniform or something. You see those college jackets they have in the States with the letters, and that, I don't know what they were trying to achieve. But it didn't work. it really put me off, and I think half the videos I didn't even watch because I just got sick of looking at their ugly uniforms. But look, it was some good stuff there. Congratulations to all the players. A big shout out, Australian Liam Hendricks, the closer, got the save. AllStar Game. I don't know how many others we've had in there. So I know I think Balfour's played. I know Nielsen played in the early days as a catcher. So I don't know if any of us Australians have been lucky enough to get a save or a win or anything, but that's pretty special for him. I know he'd be super rapt about that. That's pretty amazing for Aussie to get into the majors. It's an amazing feat as it is. To get to an All-Star Game, which is even crazier, to be out there and get a save, that's awesome. So congratulations to him. So that's very, very cool. Now, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, Apple slipped in, did a little slippery one. Apple's, if they don't want to, they haven't released anything in months, if not a year, since September. And they just slipped out a MagSafe battery into the mix. So if you haven't heard of it, haven't seen it, I only heard about it from the boys at Lou Later and Unbox Therapy. So when check the Apple Store, it's available here in Australia too. So if you're looking for one, it's basically MagSafe battery will go on the back of your iPhone 12 series, and it's an Apple coded. Now, tricky part is it's $140 Australian, which is bloody expensive for a charger. I've got multiple chargers through Zendure. Links down below for the affiliate links. Always helps the channel, but that's very expensive for a battery charger for one. So ridiculously expensive. Yeah, there's it does MagSafe, but Anchor does a MagSafe one, and was only, I think it's $99 in America, and the Anchor one was $46 on Amazon American. So half the price, or just under half the price for the same thing. The Anchor one was 5,000 milliamps. Apple has zero specs on their website to tell you anything about the actual battery pack, how big it is, how long it takes to charge the battery, anything like that, what it's doing. So that's pretty bloody annoying. The only info you can get out of it, it will charge wirelessly back on your phone at 5 watts. If you connect it with a cable, it'll be 27 watts, but it's got to be a 20-watt charger at minimum when you connect it to. So if you put in your normal phone charger, it's going to still be a slow charge, but it will go up to 27 watts if you do have it plugged in. That's the only specs they have on it. There's no time frames. It's Apple, man. They just don't like making life easy for people. Sometimes they are super, super frustrating. They make great stuff, but they're super, super snobby and frustrating. Just give us the stuff, man. Someone's going to find out anyway, so just tell us. It's on your website. You've just released it. It's crazy. As if everyone's going to buy it anyway. So I don't understand. They do some crazy stuff. What do you do? And then last but not least, as I said, not real lot in there. The Canon R3. Canon Rumours, their sources, probably one of the most reliable to get info off in cameras, between your Nikon Rumours, Photo Rumours, and Sony Alpha Rumours, and a few others out there that are sort of fairly handy. Canon Rumours is normally pretty solid, sort of a guide and pretty accurate. Well, we know he said it's coming later this year. He sort of was disappointed that he'd stuffed up when he called it and it didn't come. Well, they're saying now it's coming in September. No locked-in date, but we should see it in September. Now, we did talk the other day about that new 4K video camera. So he did say that was going to be the initial first sort of one to start the ball rolling for Canon. And I guess, like with everyone, chip shortage has affected everything. We know that. So you can't really get upset. At least we know it's still coming. And then September's really not far away, nearly at the end of July, August, September. So it's realistically 8 weeks away. That's not too far to wait. 8 weeks away, and we're probably 8 to 10 weeks away from the Apple event. What are they going to do? Are they going to push that back? Because they haven't had any products like this MagSafe battery they've just announced or just released without even announcing it. Is realistically the first product news product we've had in a long time. Didn't get the MacBooks we wanted this year. We haven't really had anything good from them this year. They've had a really crap year, Apple. So and I'm sure Canon's, they're all fit. You can see it. They're all feeling it. They're trying to keep the buzz going and keep positive and mention they must be leaking bits and pieces out, I think, just to try and keep everyone talking about it, because I've never seen it like this. Since I've started doing this, I've never seen it this tough. So it is that chip shortage, and the COVID has really finally flowed on down into the technology sector, and it's affecting it. And all what happened last year has finally hit us, and we're now paying the price. So not much you can do. Just hang on for the ride and come back and see me again tomorrow. It's always good. Go buy some merch. You can still get merch. Probably a couple of things out of stock. Hopefully those shirts are back shortly. And I will see you all again tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it, and I will see you again soon. If you're coming this way, that way, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.